In today's video, I go on platonic e-date with Blanky, a content creator who's known for their cosplay and streams.
You are slaying a bit too much there, buddy.
What do you mean?
Now this video was awesome, but it was very hard to make, so if you guys would like, please subscribe. It helps me and promotes my channel out to more people so I can keep doing this stuff. Thank you, enjoy the video. Hello Blanky.
I hate making new friends.
Hello?
How are you today?
I'm good. Let's go set up and be.
So we are doing a platonic e-date here. Yeah?
Yeah?
An e-date?
I think so, that's what I was called to
Yeah, so we're doing an e-date today, and I'm here with my friend Blanky, faceless streamer, cosplayer. You're not really faceless, you don't use your face, but you show your face on other things, right?
Yeah, I'm partly faceless.
So why is that? Why do you don't use your face on, like, let's say...
Yeah, it comes down to my identity as like a trans person. Like I'm non-binary, I use they them pronouns. And so I get uncomfortable with my face sometimes. And with how it looks. And so
yeah, okay.
I prefer to use a PNG because it, it's like a little thing that isn't my face but is my face, you know?
Yeah, understand completely. Yeah, so you said you before we started recording, you said you had a cult-like following. Do you want to explain to the new recording what you mean by that?
Basically, they all just want to. So they want to be called boogers.
They
want to be called boogers and that stuff. Lord knows why they want to be called boogers. But yeah, they are. Yeah, so they want to be called boogers. Who knows why? And so with that, they've made emotes. And they tend to, whenever something happens, they will yell "boogers unite." And whenever I tell them that I don't want them to be called boogers, it's "boogers unite," because they're crazy.
The boogers unite. Do you know how that came along?
No, I was trying to figure out a fandom name, and I think someone in my chat said boogers, and I went, no, I do not think so. And they still did it anyways, and now there's like 4 emotes, and they constantly chant boogers unite.
Now we actually have a very interesting story of how we met. Do you want to talk about it, or do you want me to?
Do we have to? We're not sponsored by the app.
We're
so
not.
Can we not? Okay.
We won't name the app, yeah?
An app that is yellow in color. A lot of teenagers use it. So it was advertised as like a meeting friends place for me.
Yes,
but
same for me.
C-bar, yeah,
oh,
it
was for gaming.
So we met on this horrendous yellow app. It's god awful.
Like, it's like Tinder, yeah?
It turned into Tinder, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, so we kind of became friends on there, and then I added Seaboss on Instagram. And then he found out I was a streamer.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, and I was talking to them, and they told me they do video creation as well, and my heart went, bottom. This person's awesome. You know what I mean?
What can I say? I'm the swaggiest alive.
Also, Blanky, you want to just tell the audience why you were late today to the recording?
I was cosplaying.
And who were you cosplaying as?
Yumiko Jabami from Kagaguri.
Yeah, so you do cosplaying, but you're also a faceless streamer. So you want to explain that and elaborate on why that?
Yeah, so I'm non-binary. I use they them pronouns. And so I get this thing called gender dysphoria, which makes me uncomfortable about things of myself that are either too feminine or too masculine. It depends. For me, it's too feminine. And so sometimes I'll get really bad about my face and I'll feel like I look too feminine. And so with that, I don't really like using my face sometimes because, it just makes me uncomfortable. And a PNG just makes everything so much easier because, and when I cosplay, I just dress up as different people,
And
so
it doesn't really matter what type of person it is because you're dressing up as that character, so it's not actually you.
Exactly.
Yes.
That is exactly it.
And where can people find you actually on when you cosplay and do all this stuff? You have
Extra.soft.blanky on TikTok and Instagram.
And do you post separately from your main account to your cosplay account, just to separate?
Yes.
Because that is, you want to separate those differences?
I started cosplaying when I was 13, and I sort of did that as a way to like postpone me posting on things on YouTube because I didn't have a proper PC at the time.
Yeah.
And then I ended up getting a lovely little MacBook that I started using to stream on April 16th.
You started to stream on a MacBook.
MacBook Pro?
Jesus, that is tough, man.
Yeah, I could only play Minecraft.
Yeah, because you have like 8 gigs of RAM.
No, not that. It would just heat up.
Wow.
It would heat up every time I'd boot up Minecraft and OBS. But yeah, anyways.
That's insane.
So that happened, and it did not like me, but it was fun. And then I got a PC, and then I started messing around with stuff. And yeah. So yeah, I was a YouTuber before I was a cosplayer, but I was a cosplayer before I was a streamer.
So, Blanky, you are a content creator, a cosplayer. Is there anything that you just do for fun outside of streaming?
Like, I game on my own or with friends. I really like doing that. I don't know. I'll style wigs. I will hang out with friends a lot. I love going out and hanging out with friends.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'm a very social person. I love hanging out with people that I care about and friends.
That is very nice to hear. And do you think that your social life and your streaming life are the same or different?
I definitely think that they're different. I definitely try and separate my streaming life from my personal life greatly because I hate people knowing things about me. Just because, that's what I prefer.
And what about your persona, like how you act on stream? Is that completely different from real life?
Yeah, I think it is. I'm a lot more aggressive on stream.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a lot more aggressive on stream than I am, in real life. I'm a lot quieter in real life.
How often do you stream? Like how?
I don't have a set schedule, but I stopped streaming for a long time because I used to have a very toxic chat. It used to be really bad, but they've been really good recently. And so I've started streaming regularly. I try and stream at least 3 times a week, but I do want to stream. Like I used to stream every day.
And do you just stream as your main type of priority on content creation, or do you have another focus on, let's say, TikTok or YouTube?
Yeah, I'd say streaming, because streaming is the easiest for me, because there's not a lot of editing, and not a lot of, there is work put into it, but not massive amounts, not massive amounts that burn me out, I guess.
I can totally agree in that aspect. However, do you see that other options such as YouTube is more sustainable or TikTok is more?
Definitely. I think YouTube is definitely more sustainable and I think better. And so is streaming. But TikTok is really good for getting viewers, I think. It's very good for blowing up and getting people to join your stream, but I think long run YouTube is very good.
How did you get your name Blanky? What inspired that?
So I've had extra soft Blanky for a really long time. And so, it's always been my thing, And I eventually I wanted to become a content creator a lot of the time, and I wanted to actually have a place to do it. And so I decided to go to take the name Blanky, and at first it was Blanky Plays, actually. Then Blanky Plays seemed too, annoying.
Like a Minecraft YouTuber kind of thing.
Yeah, it seemed too obvious. And so, everyone else did it, and I just didn't think that it was right for me.
Understandable.
And then, yeah.
And yeah, well, that's honestly...
Yeah, and so I threw Blanky into a random generator. And then I got Nick's run from it, and so I've just kept it ever since.
How did you rate this date out of 10?
Dude, I'd rate it like a solid 10.
Oh!
Some good questions, got some good gaming in,
Yeah, and we
got
would
some
have had
social interactions for real.
we would have had more footage if I didn't format the hard drive.
It's fine though. I'm sure you'll have enough.
I'm sure. We might as well play this game out, eh?
Yeah, for real.
See everyone out later. Now, if you liked this video, please check out Blanky in the description below, and check me out and subscribe, and get ready for the next video because it's gonna be even better than this one. See you guys.